It's always a challenge getting this thing here set up. Hang on. All right. I will back up a little bit. Where's my other phone? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So as always, you can send in the questions. I will answer them in the order they are received. Super chats, $1.99 or more. We'll skip the line. Hang on a sec here. There we go. I want to bring it up on this phone. This way I don't have to use my finger to go through it. My dad yells at me. All right. What time is it? It's almost 11. Okay. All right. Will he come back? Is he coming back? He comes back, but there is a delay. So the sun is in reverse, which is still a great card to get. Even when it's in reverse, it just means a delay. You got two aces, which is a 70% chance. Sun in reverse, there's a delay. It may take longer than you like. It might take longer than you think, but he still comes back. Sharias, when will I get married to this man named Abhish Ek Singh? Okay, when is their marriage coming in? The Two of Hearts. Now, this card is excellent to get regardless. It's the Two of Cups in tarot. So this could be sometime this spring, in 2 months from now. Generally speaking, the 2 could be the month of February. The Hearts would be the springtime. So I'm going to say that if it doesn't happen this spring, it would happen next spring. Two of Hearts, I think it would be this spring. I think it's coming up sooner rather than later. General. You got some great happiness coming in. Happiness comes in over the next couple of months, and this is like one of the best cards to get regardless of anything. It's a great card to get. Some balance where appreciation comes in around your work, or if you don't work and you're in school, it would be appreciation around school, being maybe rewarded for something that you did out of the ordinary. It's appreciation and feeling balanced in work or school, depending on what you do all day. You have a water sign around you that could be a soulmate connection, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and the relationship is going to move forward nice and slow and steady. If you're not with anyone right now, a new person comes in and you're prepared to move forward with them. If you are with someone right now, your relationship can move to the next level. You have a wish around this relationship. Your wish comes true, whatever it is that you want. Talia, will Brian give me a gift on Valentine's Day? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're getting a gift on Valentine's Day. So 33% chance is low. However, you got a couple of days. So he maybe hasn't thought about it yet. It might not have crossed his mind. Maybe at the last minute he goes out and gets something. There's still a chance. It just seems kind of low. Let me go back. AJ, general. You may be feeling a little bit unsuccessful or let down. You may be feeling a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't want to say beaten, but like you just kind of lost your drive. That you could be feeling that over the next couple of days. But it dissipates and you start to feel a little bit more prepared moving forward. Be careful if you're arguing with someone or if a situation pops up that's uncomfortable, annoying, hurtful, that you don't do or say something that you can't take back with the Fool in reverse. Just be careful of that. It also shows here that there may be a slowdown around the relationship, and that could have something to do with why you feel a little let down. So if that comes up, just be careful that you don't overreact or say something that you can't take back, that kind of thing. But I think you move past it pretty quickly. It could be a fight, an argument, a misunderstanding. It doesn't look like it's that big of a deal. There's no tower moment here, but if it comes up, it looks like you move forward quickly. Christina, were the anonymous called made by the Virgo? Yes. First of all, the Virgo shows up. But even if it came up that they weren't made by the Virgo, to me, it's always an omen that this person will be reaching out when you have a lot of like missed calls by weird numbers or hang-ups, that kind of stuff. Rita, when will I communicate with my Taurus? The ace could be in one day. There could be a one around it, like February 21st. Or this would be with the diamonds before the end of the winter. If you haven't spoken to them and some time has gone by, it may take to the end of the winter. Smooth operator, a reading for Evelyn. Love reading for Evelyn. You got a soulmate relationship coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, this person enters. They could be a creative type, possibly a Pisces. They're going to be full of spontaneous things. They may be very ambitious. They may be all over the place, lighthearted, carefree kind of person, and you have a wish around the relationship. The relationship moves forward at its own pace, kind of slow at moments, but you have a lot of magic around this. If you're not with anyone right now, it's someone new. If you are with somebody right now, your relationship can move forward. Regardless, over the next couple of months, you're going to be feeling a whole lot better and a whole lot more optimistic with the 10 cups. 10 of cups, all 10 cups are full. TD, I saw the Aries and it felt good. How did he feel? What's coming up for the near future? Okay. He felt good too. He felt good too. Okay, so you have more coming up with the Knight of Cups. Either seeing him more communication, things move forward with the Knight of Cups, more balance around the situation, feeling much more successful around the situation, and feeling overall like justice has been served. No longer feeling like you're sitting around waiting, but feeling like finally things are back on track and things are starting to move forward. I think you're going to be feeling good coming up over the next couple of weeks. Where was I? I did that one. Sue, May I know Adam's feelings for me? Okay, what are Adam's feelings for Sue? Okay, there's passion and happiness, and there's forward movement here. So the hangman in reverse and the chariot would indicate the relationship can move forward quickly with passionate feelings and happiness. This person feels good about you. So this is good. Bonita, general. Moving away from heartbreak. Heartbreak ends, you start to move away from that. You start laying down the law, putting out into the universe what you want, setting up some serious boundaries, and you have a lot of choices that come in. You have a Libra coming in, if you're not with anyone right now, that is going to absolutely adore you, treat you like you're a goddess. If you are with someone right now, the person that you're with that relationship can move forward. Temperance is here. Balance, patience, compassion surrounds your life, and a soulmate connection. If you're not with someone right now, someone's showing up. If you are with someone right now, that relationship will deepen. You got good times coming ahead when it comes to love. Where was I here? AJ. Marcus's current feelings. Okay. Oh, towards Nicole. Marcus's current feelings towards Nicole. Weakness and anxiety. So I don't know what's going on between the two of them, but it shows weakness and anxiety. They may be going through a real rough patch. They could be going through a rough patch. He may be looking for a way out coming up over the next couple of weeks. There's a lot of anxiety coming in around this situation. For him, anyway. Not so much for her. Sister Moon. How's he feeling? What's he feeling towards me lately? Okay. Okay, so what he's feeling around you is fun, carefree, spontaneous times could be coming ahead for the two of you. You get a wish around this relationship or this situation with the Nine of Cups. He does feel, though, like he's got choices and that he's a little bit more in control of what happens. And there could be a delay in him coming back or you hearing from him. Although it's bizarre because it shows a delay at one point and then it shows he comes forward. Then it shows a delay and then it shows he comes forward. So this may be a little bit of a roller coaster ride coming up in the near future. So you've got Six of Cups in reverse and you also have the Page of Swords. So it's like, I'm not coming in, I'm coming in. So it's going to be a little bit touch and go for a while with this guy. He's like all over the place. It's almost as if he can't make up his own mind. And then his actions sort of reflect that. Very, very annoying. Chels. Oh, all right. Send in the question and I'll answer it. You know what? Like put like little stars or something so that I notice it. Malika. So then you've got two questions. You could put them in the same thing if you want, and I'll answer them both back to back. Malika, general. Got a relationship coming in that's built on solid ground. Could be with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Feeling like you may have to make a decision coming up around this person or this situation. And the situation could either lead to the happy home or you could be spending a lot of time at your at your home. Good times at home, redecorating your home, that sort of thing. And then you've got the Ace of Swords, which would indicate that the more you set up boundaries and you're clear about what you want and what you will and won't put up with, the quicker your relationships and your life in general moves forward. So don't be afraid to set up some nice boundaries. Wait, I'm waiting for Chels. In the meantime, I will answer for Ashmita. Is RJ wondering why I haven't texted in a few days? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's wondering. So he may have taken notice, but I don't think that I don't think he's thinking too much about it at this point. You may have to give him a little bit more time. Ashmita, what is RJ's energy towards me today? Magic, celebration, and being prepared. So he's got good energy around you today. Magic, being prepared, cause for celebration. It's sort of like a very light energy that comes in. Chels, is the Sagittarius avoiding other relationships and waiting on me? Okay. Okay, so this one here is a little bit of a double-edged sword. I'm not getting that he's putting other people off. I don't think there's really anyone else around. And I get a 33% chance he's waiting on you. So I think that he's just, I don't think there's anything going on around him. I think that he's just kind of either biding time or waiting and seeing what happens. I don't think he's got a lot of other people that are looking to get with him right now. Okay, how does the Sag feel when my grandmother asked him about marrying me? All right, that's a good one. How did the Sag feel? Here's another double-edged sword. He felt anxious at one point and happy on the other. So it's like it made him really happy, but at the same time, it made him a little nervous. And here's the double-edged sword. So he was happy that she questioned him, and he thinks that there could be a future with the two of you. But on the other hand, it made him incredibly nervous at the same time. That's good. You know what? A little nerves, a little anxiety, having to live up to something, that's healthy. I like that. I'm glad she asked him. Good. All right, I'm going back up. Fatima V, how does Jay feel towards me? How's Jay feeling? All right, he's feeling a little bit unbalanced right now, but he does feel a connection to you. So I would just give this a little bit of time and the relationship can unfold organically. This is a situation that's going to evolve over time with the death card, and he is going to be feeling more prepared in the near future. So if he's feeling a little bit wishy-washy right now, or he's unsure, or there's a holdup, don't overreact or even react to it. Just give it some time. It's going to work itself out. He does feel a connection to you. He just may be a little bit overwhelmed by that. Ricky, how does Jay feel about me? I'm a Pisces and he's an Aries. But he holds himself back when it comes to you. For what reason, I don't know, because he feels victory around the two of you. So if you're not with him right now, there is a chance that you could be victorious in a relationship if you choose to. It shows that he holds himself back, but then he could come out of the blue and move things forward quickly in the near future. Celebration around the two of you. He feels very attracted to you. He feels that you're very loving. He also feels that you have a good sense of being well-grounded. Like, you know, you got your feet on the ground. But yet, there's something about the situation that holds him back. That he's just not taken a leap of faith yet. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling about me today? Okay, here's another one that's another double-edged sword keeps coming up here. There we go with the sword. On one hand, he feels victory and a relationship that can move forward quickly. Him coming in out of the blue. But then on the other hand, it shows that he could be feeling a little bit argumentative and standoffish. So I don't know. I got to check and see what these planets are doing. It's like everybody today is like on both sides of the equation, feeling things can move forward fast, feeling success, but on the other hand, feeling like they're holding themselves back or they can't get out of their own way. That's annoying when that stuff like that comes up. Mihak 503, General, what's coming towards me? You've got a big evolution coming in your life. Life starts to move forward really quickly. Things start to unfold in front of your eyes. Somebody comes in out of the blue that could be pursuing you, that leads to happiness. That person may be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It's like all of a sudden things start to move forward quickly for you. Coming up, I'm going to say over the next couple of months. It's probably going to take some time. It's almost like the ball gets rolling and it just picks up speed and everything starts to fall into place, which is not to say that everything's always going to be perfect, but it looks like things that have been kind of stuck and in the quicksand are starting to pick up the pace and move forward, which is definitely good. Kinta Ruth, why do I keep getting the Seven of Swords energy in my partners? Seven of Swords would be a betrayal. I don't know if they've done something that's betraying or they're going to betray you, but if that comes up, that's a betrayal. Let me ask, is there betrayal around Kinta? I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's a betrayal, but it does show that your partner may be holding themselves back. So who knows? Betrayal is different to different people. So if you're expecting the relationship to move forward really quickly and they're holding themselves back, maybe you could feel a little bit betrayed by that. I wouldn't focus on the Seven of Swords because focusing on something that you don't want and fearing it is going to make it happen quickly. I would ignore it. Focus on the positive in the relationship because I'm not seeing anything that devastating happening right now. So don't focus on some kind of crisis because we don't want to call one in. Malika, what is Michael's plan for us on Friday? All right, he's got a little bit of anxiety around Friday, and it also shows he holds himself back. However, he's going to do something for you because he's focused on it. Love is overflowing, and he's good. You may be feeling like he puts in enough effort. Now you finally feel like things are starting to pay off for you. Cause for celebration. I'm going to say he's going to do something for you. Whether it's you guys are going to go to dinner or he's going to make dinner. There is a celebration coming in on Friday with the Three of Cups. Use your intuition. There even could be a nice gift involved or something unexpected. Maybe he may do something unexpected for you. He's going to do something, and he's a little stressed out about it right now. All right, hang on, guys. I got to pee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Alyssa, is Martin suspecting that I'm the one who sent his vacation videos last month to his friends? Okay, let's see. Is Martin suspecting that Alyssa sent the vacation videos to his friends? Yeah, he is suspecting that, definitely. Gemma, I'm stuck between a Virgo or a Pisces and the advice. Haha. Opposites too, nonetheless. All right, let's see. Let's see. What's going on here with love for Gemma between the Virgo or the Pisces? Let's look at the Virgo first. Okay. It does show here that you have a soulmate connection with the Virgo. And it shows the Virgo might have some nice money. But it shows that there would be a delay around the happy home and that you would need to use your intuition a little bit more. This card's in reverse, which means either it could be ignoring red flags that you're seeing. It could be you're just not listening to your intuition enough. However, with the Virgo, you're not going to feel like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're going to know exactly where you're going. Temperance is in reverse, so the situation with the Virgo may be a little bit unbalanced. Or you may feel unbalanced. And they could have some sort of a secret around them. The moon is in reverse. It shows minor heartbreak. This is not a big deal when it's in reverse. There is a great connection with the Virgo, but they may be a little sketchy at some points. Let's look at the Pisces, which is funny because I would think that the Pisces would be more sketchy. Let's look at the Pisces. All right, now I don't know if the Pisces is somebody from your past. If not, somebody from your past is coming back too, and we could have now a third person. It shows that the Pisces may feel very weak, or they may feel weak around you, or maybe like they're not in control. They may feel like they like you more than you like them. But balance surrounds this situation. It also shows happiness. This is a great card to get. Moving forward with the Pisces, I think you'll find much more balance, and the relationship with the Pisces looks like it would come together easier. It would be less work for you. I think that you would be I think the Virgo might be a little sketchier. But you know what? I would continue seeing them both until you finally make your decision. I would lean towards the Pisces from what the cards are saying. But if you're not committed to either one, keep them both around until you... And then watch out that somebody from your past doesn't show up, because that could be another person. But that's good. It's good to have a lot of people around you so that you can make the decision and that you're not waiting on somebody else to make the decision. This is a good place, and I'm happy about it. I'm leaning towards the Pisces if you had to make a decision. The Pisces comes off that way. I hate to say this. Pisces men sometimes are known for not being, what do you call it, faithful. But you can't really generalize by that, because there's so much that goes into somebody's chart. Here's the thing that I found with Pisces and Virgo. My father's a Virgo, I'm a Pisces. And I've noticed that I am not Virgo-like at all, I don't think. But if you were to meet him, he comes off very Pisces-like. He's an artist, he's disorganized, he's, he likes women. You know, he's that kind of guy. He comes off to me much more Pisces than he does a Virgo. And I've noticed that in studying astrological charts, a lot of times the person's sun sign is reflected in the opposite house. For example, I worked with a woman who was a scientist. She was extremely, extremely smart, brilliant woman. I would have sworn she was a Virgo, and she was a Pisces. She worked in a lab, like a scientific lab. I would have sworn she was a Virgo, and she was a Pisces. So you can't really go totally by the astrological chart. But if you're feeling that the Pisces is sketchy, then I would go with the Virgo. Somebody here is sketchy. To me, in the cards that came up, the Virgo was a little sketchy and could have a secret. But go with your gut. Like I said, I mean, it's very possible opposites. Friend of mine who's a Libra. Libras usually come off graceful, pleasant, calm. She comes off to me as an Aries, and I've told her that a million times. I don't know how you're a Libra, but you come off like an Aries. She just comes off like she knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. This is how it's going to be. So, you know, sometimes the sun is reflecting in the opposite house and lighting that up more. Depends what else is going on in the chart. If you feel the Pisces is sketchy, I would go with the other guy then. Hesty 4, reconcile with the Libra, start something new with the Gemini, or someone new entering. Okay, let's see. What's going on here with the Libra, the Gemini, or is it someone new? Let's ask about reconciling with the Libra first. %33% chance you reconcile with the Libra. Start something with the Gemini. %33% chance for the Gemini, and let's see, is there a new love coming in or a new love interest coming in? New love coming in. To complicate things, you've got a new love coming in that could bring magic to your life, that could lead to the happy home. I think you got a new love coming in. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a lot going on here for a lot of people. Sepia, Michael's feelings for me today. Sepia. Okay, he's feeling like he's pursuing. He's got magic around him. He wants the relationship to move forward or move back on track. Only he's a little bit anxious about which way it would go. Overall, general energy around this situation is magic. Magic and perseverance. I think that things are good. I think that today things are good. Feeling strong for you today. Jasmine, has Io gotten tarot readings asking about me? Yes, absolutely. Definitely. Oh, Scorpios are stalkers. Scorpios are natural born stalkers, and they know how to find everything out. My mom was a Scorpio, but it's true. And they can find anything out. You can't hide anything from a Scorpio, so don't even try. um, did I get through the super chats? Oh, I got one more here. Rising Aquarius. Oh, Gracie. Okay, hang on. I don't want to miss anyone. And Lily donated through PayPal. Okay. All right. So, Lily. How are E's thoughts and feelings for me? Okay. Okay, use your intuition when dealing with E. They feel like they want the relationship to move forward and that the relationship can be very well balanced between the two of you with the Two of Pentacles. They also feel like you're very strong. You have a good head on your shoulders, and the Ace of Pentacles is here, which could be either they think of you as being, could be like a successful around work or successful around business. They think very highly of you. E thinks highly of you. Definitely. They have a very high opinion of you with a lot of respect. Gracie, what will the sign of my next romantic partner be? Okay. You got a Pisces. Not necessarily Pisces, a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer coming in. Rising Aquarius, what's going on with me? I feel different. Okay, let's see. Rising Aquarius. Oh, you're going through an evolution. And there's also, coming up, there could be a new offering of love that comes in, a wish that comes true, and working hard on. The Eight of Pentacles is usually a work or a school project, but it's hard work on something that you're putting time and effort in. You're going through a huge transformation coming up over, I think, this whole year. You're not going to be the same person come next year. You have an offering of love coming in with the cups overflowing here, and you also have some money coming in. So you got a lot of things transforming around you. No wonder why you're feeling different. It's almost like you're stepping into your own. Rising Aquarius, how does A, the Leo, feel about me? There you go, another opposites attract. Aquarius and Leo are opposites. And I feel like those opposites work really well together. Oh, they feel very attracted to you, and like there's a serious connection, love connection here. Physical and emotional, that's how they're feeling today. Lakey Thomas, advice on how to deal with this current fall with this Z situation. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with you and Z, but let's have a look. Was it a breakup? Let's see what's going on. Okay. It does show heartbreak around you. So if this was a heartbreak, this is what the cards suggest. The world will be at your feet once you set up boundaries. This could be a double-edged sword. However, setting up boundaries brings love in or brings love back. Moving on to some adventurous times, possibly with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Could also bring in some more money. And you have a Virgo around you. Now, this could be a Virgo, or it could be that the fire sign is a Leo on the cusp of Virgo, because they showed up back to back. Persevering. It shows that no matter what is going on right now, you push through it and a wish is granted. You have a wish granted here when you continue to move forward with the Chariot. I think that no matter what is going on here, you're going to survive. You're going to get through this. I want to just check one more thing because I think that using your intuition and either a new spiritual practice or going back to an old spiritual practice will bring some relief. So spiritual practice. Some people like to go to church. I'm not an organized religion person. I've basically been through every organized religion and never felt like I got anything out of it. That's me personally. You may. I think that there is something spiritual, either a new practice or an old practice, that will help you greatly. For example, and I said this the other night, but there was a huge moment in my life that lasted a good couple of years before I started doing yoga as a teacher, like before I took the training, where the only time I felt like I was a fucking human was when I was on the yoga mat. I felt like the rest of the time I felt like I was being kicked around literally like a stray dog. Like everywhere I went, I was being kicked in the gut. So I got a lot out of doing yoga. I was there in the morning. I was there at night. I would take 2 or 3 classes a day on Saturday and Sunday, whatever I could do, because it was the only time I felt human. It was the only time that I felt like I wasn't going to get, I don't know, kicked out, thrown out, demeaned, whatever. So finding something like that for yourself, I think will help get you through this. It could be yoga, meditation, it could be kirtan chanting, it could be going to church. Anything spiritual I think you connect with will make you feel a little bit more like, I got this under control, I can do it. And you can do it. It shows it in the cards. You're going to be fine. But I know that kind of gutted feeling that you could, where you feel like someone's like cut the insides of you out and there's just nothing there but it's hollow. Awful. AJ, when will I leave my current job? Hey, what are we crying about over there, little miss? Ah, you got the 2 of Cups too, which is overall the 2 of Cups pulling that is a great card. I'm going to say sometime this spring. Laugh, donated through PayPal. How is the Scorpio currently feeling? Happy and like they want the relationship to move forward quickly with the Hangman in reverse. Jay Allen, how is Amy feel about me? Does she want movement? She does want movement. However, she's still a little bit afraid and kind of unsure. So I wouldn't go full force towards her, only because I feel like she may get a little taken back and a little bit scared. So I would proceed with caution. She does want things to move forward. Just don't go over the top. Especially if she's an Aquarius or Sagittarius. Because sometimes they can get a little bit like you're going to take away their freedom. I would just go slow. Slow and steady wins the race with this one. Sweet Thing 81. What is Kenneth's purpose of popping up at my home? This guy's checking on you. He wants to know what's going on. He's been feeling very passionately about you, and he's wondering what's going on. Yeah, and he wanted to catch you by surprise so that you didn't know he was coming. All right, well. Sweetie Pie, General. No longer holding yourself back. Excellent. Moving forward, walking away from things that don't work for you. Letting go of regret. Fun, adventurous, carefree times coming up with a lot of spontaneity lead you to a transformation, evolution in your own life. Happy home is coming in, so it could be changing homes, switching homes, redecorating your home, spending a lot of time entertaining in your home, and reconnecting with your intuition. Excellent. Alyssa, was Martin mad about it, or did he think or feel when he suspected the videos were from me? Okay, let's see. Was he mad about the videos? I think he was a little bit mad. Came up with 99% chance that he was annoyed by it. And C, what zodiac signs are coming for love? You got a lot of happiness coming in and feeling some great relief around an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. I think that's what you're going to run into. An earth sign. Gracie, is my next romantic partner Connor the Cancer? You got a 70% chance that you and Connor is going to be the next romantic partner. I think there's more to come. I think there's more to come from your relationship with Connor the Cancer. Lakey Thomas, the way that I would handle it is get focused on yourself. Do something that makes you feel really good. I think that you could end up hearing from him again. I'm not 100% sure it's over for sure. But when you're living through a break or a fallout or something like that, it's very painful. And I think that focusing on yourself, doing something that makes you feel good, will get you through it. You get through it regardless. But, you know, there was a time in my life, I still have it, where I was so hurt. And I talk about him all the time, the guy that I dated for off and on for 10 years. I was so hurt by what he did and what happened between the two of us. I couldn't see past the tip of my nose. And it was almost like feeling bad and crying over it made me feel better. Like I just felt like I just couldn't let go of it. And I had this, and I still have it. In orange, it's orange. I don't even know why it's orange. Crocs shirt. A sweatshirt, and it's huge. I don't know how big it is. Like the biggest that you can get. It is totally ripped up, and it's worn out, and I wore it. I wore it every day to work. I wore it to work every day with the hood up over my head, like I was like the Grim Reaper with this hood on, and I just hid behind that sweatshirt. And it was like, that's what I needed to do at that time. And I had a friend at work that would be like, I hate that sweatshirt. I want to rip it off your body and burn it. I don't ever want to see you in that sweatshirt again. I still have it. I don't know exactly where it is right now, but I have it. Um, Maybe for my next live stream, I'll bring it out so you can see this sweatshirt. So I think that my advice would be the difference between hiding behind the sweatshirt and the big hood and taking charge and doing something that makes yourself feel much better will get you through the fallout easier. At the end of the day, I think that you get through it regardless. It's not going to wreck your spirit for the rest of your life, but taking a positive approach rather than sulking the way I did, I think will be helpful. And I think that you can find some kind of salvation in some sort of a spiritual practice. And you may have to go through a couple of them till you find something that resonates with you. Ashmita, does this mean RJ won't come forward in the spring? No, I still think he's coming forward in the spring. Sweet thing, do you see any plans that Kevin has for Valentine's Day? Okay, let's see. What's Kevin planning on for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is going to be a letdown for him because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. The Fool in reverse surrounds him. That's not a good omen either. And the Three of Cups is in reverse, which means there could be a third party involved here. Valentine's Day is going to be a letdown for him. Either that or he lets somebody down and that causes him grief. He doesn't live up to his expectations. It causes him grief. There's something unpleasant is going to happen around Valentine's Day. And I hate to say it, but a lot of times women do it to themselves because they build up this big bullshit Hallmark holiday that really, if you researched it, is not about love. It's about not having love and massacring people. And then what happens is the guy doesn't live up to it and then they get pissed off. So, yeah, there's going to be bullshit around him. Oh, who did I skip? AJ? Let me go back up. What was the question? Anybody know? I had two people that were looking to be moderators, so I just made Zara one, if you don't mind, because she does a good job regardless. Oh, I answered that one about the current job. I think I said it was going to happen this spring. I think I pulled the two of hearts, and I said it was going to happen this spring. Yeah, and I have one other person in mind. Once this channel starts growing, I'll add another person. Armani? I think Armani is next. Armani. How does my ex feel about me? Okay. Well, they feel a love connection to you. They feel like the relationship could move forward or get back on track slowly. But they also feel like you have somebody else around you and that maybe it could lead to them being unhappy or being rejected. I don't know if you're with somebody else or somebody else is, they know that somebody else is interested in you, but I don't think that their feelings for you have not died. Not at all. Gemma, will I get work soon? I've been unemployed 6 weeks now. All right, is work coming in soon for Gemma? Yes, and you know what the good news is too? Is that you're going to have choices. You're going to have choices with the Seven of Cups. So not only will you get offered work, you're going to get offered work by more than one person or more than one company. Was there another one that I skipped from AJ? Besides the work, the changing jobs one? What time is it? Maybe these may have come through before I answered them. All right, let me know if I skipped anyone else. And I'm going back up to the top. Bobblehead. Will my ex Virgo... Oh, damn, it disappeared. I think it was... Will the ex Virgo reconcile? Let's see. Will Bobblehead reconcile with the ex Virgo? You could reconcile with this Virgo coming up this spring. Or maybe like within the next couple of weeks. As spring approaches, there could be reconciliation. Sonia, for me... Oh, I didn't... That's not... will I start the job this February or next month? Okay, Sonia wants to know, will she start the job this February or next month? I think you're going to start before the end of February. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let me go back up to the top. I think I may have gotten through all the super chats. Princess, what does my crush want with me? Okay. Princess, what does my crush want with me? Okay, use your intuition. They feel mildly stressed out by the situation, so they may feel like either afraid to come forward or apprehensive about telling you their feelings. You have a spiritual connection with this person that may start off a little bit rocky, but I think that they come in with an offering of love. So whenever I see the like a bickering or arguing card and then love comes in, it reminds me of the situation where you ever see two people that they fight like cats and dogs, and you would think they hate each other, and then all of a sudden they're really into each other. It may it may happen like that. You may fight over something or disagree about something, and then all of a sudden it leads to like a passionate connection. Sweet thing. I had a spat with Kenneth. Now how is he feeling? Like a loser. So in reverse, this card would be feeling unsuccessful or feeling like a loser. I think maybe you put him in his place and he knows that he was wrong. If he is somebody from your past that you were once with, he returns. He returns and he may realize now that you were right. Or he may revisit the situation or want to revisit the situation. So just keep that in mind. Rhonda, what's going on with Eric? Why is he quiet lately? He's feeling a little bit out of balance and a little bit heartbroken about something that may have gone on at work. Three of Pentacles is usually a work thing. It doesn't have to be, but Pentacles usually work. Feeling a little bit out of balance. He's going to get over it, okay? It's going to move into the past. and he's going to come forward. So the Four of Cups in reverse would mean, in upright, it's like an offer in front of you you're not seeing. In reverse, it's like seeing your way out of the paper bag, making your way forward, getting through it. And then the Hermit. The Hermit in reverse right now is him being quiet. I would think he's going to be quiet for a little bit longer. Probably no communication right away, but then the sun comes in and it all blows over. The sun shows up, burns off the clouds, and you guys move forward. I wouldn't make a big deal of it because I think it's going to work itself out. And rather than making a big deal out of it and making it worse on yourself, I would just kind of roll with it. Jessica, upcoming events with me in the ex-Pisces. All right, if you haven't seen or spoken to the Pisces, they come in out of the blue. Or you run into them, divine intervention shows up. Now, there's a tower moment coming up. So you could reconnect with them and have another falling out, and then you reconnect again. Now, this also may have been, maybe you reconnected, already had the tower moment, and now you're going to reconnect again. I don't know where you are in the relationship, and sometimes it's hard to exactly put timing on things. But you reconnect again regardless. There's a spiritual connection here and some fun, carefree, adventurous times coming up. Spontaneity, overall feeling good around this person. So I think you're going to be happy with what's coming up in the future. AJ, who's coming towards me in love and when? Okay, so love is going to be a little bit all over the place for you. First, it shows success around love, and then it shows feeling very burdened. Whatever you do, make sure you stay in touch with your intuition. Your intuition is going to lead you to a transformation. Divine intervention is going to step in, and things will move forward quickly with an earth sign. So things move forward with the earth sign, and then they're going to hit a plateau where things are going to be kind of status quo for a while, which is fine. The Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And then you may have a tower moment with the earth sign. It could be a breakup, it could be a fight, it could be a disagreement, and you may have to make a choice between the earth sign, and then enters a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Feeling like the relationship with the fire sign may be built on very solid ground, and you may have a difficult choice to make. Timing when all this is going to happen. It could happen before the end of the winter with the diamonds. If it's not before the end of the winter, it would be within 12 weeks. Rhonda, why does my son Casey seem so angry? What's his energy? How old is he? 17? I don't know why 17 comes up. Let's see what's going on. Okay. He's feeling a little stuck. He feels like he has no choices around him. Oh, he's born on the 16th. Okay, but he's 30. Okay. I don't know why there's 17, that I feel 17. Anyway, he feels like he has no choices. He's feeling stuck. Use your intuition when you deal with him, and I think you do when that card shows up. He's feeling like a lack of passion. I think he's going through just a little bit of a crisis. It's going to change. He's got divine intervention stepping in. There's a Virgo around him. So this Virgo may be either helping him, a shoulder to lean on. I don't know if you're a Virgo. There's a Virgo around him who's going to be very helpful in this situation. I don't know if he's in a relationship right now. If he is, there could be a third party involved, and that could be, and he may not want to discuss that, but he may know that this person's got a third party around them, and he may be feeling betrayed and very weak. The good news is that this blows over. So hang in there. Hang in there. Sometimes people, you know, it's really funny to me that people that get cheated on always feel really embarrassed. Meanwhile, if you look at the situation, they don't have anything to be embarrassed about. The other person should be embarrassed. The other person had bad behavior. The other person made a commitment and didn't stick to it. But yet, I get it. I believe me, I get it. Armani. All right, I don't see the question yet for Armani, so I'll come back to it. Zineb. Is Saba's recent child Doris? All right, let's see. Is Saba's recent child Doris? I think so. You only got one ace, which would be 33% chance, but the star card is here. The wish card is a positive, and so is the 9 of wands. So I think that it is. Zineb. How many children does Usman have in total? Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get that. Could it be 6? The number 6 comes up. I would go with 6. Ifioma Sabina. Is Jay's part in the song he featured on About Me? Okay, let's see. Yes. I believe it is. Sweet thing. Is Leo chick? What is her feelings and problems with me? Leo chick. What's the feelings and problems? Okay. Feelings and problems around the Leo chick. Okay, so she feels heartbroken. Something having to do with you and heartbreak. Feeling like she doesn't make it to the top of the mountain. Feeling like there's a crisis around the two of you. She's got a problem with you for sure. And I think that usually when things like this come up, it has something to do with jealousy. Funny thing about jealousy is that sometimes you can't even put your finger on why the person is jealous. Feeling like she feels intimidated and held back. You know, jealousy is one of the most bizarre emotions because, like I said, I worked at a company where somebody at the company, they just hated me for there was no reason. I was never mean to them for just whatever reason. This woman hated me, and people used to always say she's jealous of you. But what are you jealous of? Like, I worked 2 jobs. I never had time off. I didn't have a lot of money. I wasn't married. I didn't go on nice vacations. I didn't have a nice car. I mean, my car was average. I drive a Volkswagen, you know, but there was what the fuck was she jealous about? But yet, for some reason, that kind of emotion, sometimes there's no reason, you know, we're not seeing the reason. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Anyway, I think there's jealousy and intimidation. Maybe feeling like you're more successful than she is. She's never going to add up to what you are. And then you can't even rationalize that. The thing about jealousy and envy, it goes out so strong, and the only person it comes back and hurts will be her. So let her sit with that. Zineb. Will Usman be giving Saba more than $300,000 in divorce? Wow. Okay, let's see. Mm. 70% chance, yes, he will give her more, but he is not going to be happy about it at all. It shows a lot of regret. He's regretting this whole situation, I'm thinking. Zineb, is Usman still together with Saba, or will they get divorced soon? I think they're getting divorced. Let's see. Will they get divorced soon? I think they're getting divorced. I don't think that they're together anymore. But I think that he may be pissed that he's got to give her that kind of money. Neb, how many children does Saba have altogether? All right, let's see. All right. Two came out. So this is going to be bizarre. When it comes to women, and I'm taking that this is the woman that we're talking about, I get a 12. Now, with the one here, it could even be 13. So asking questions like this is hard because she may either still have more children or there could have been miscarriages around her. That could be why 13 comes up. So if, say, right now you know she has 5 kids or you think she only has 5 kids, there may have been miscarriages around her that show up. That happens sometimes because the souls can come back. So I'm going with 13 altogether. Now, that could be pregnancies. It could be children that have not come into the physical realm yet, but 13, which is a whole lot. Melissa. General reading for the rest of the month. I'm a Taurus. Okay. Oh, and then I get to Armani. Okay, hang in. Okay, you've got somebody coming in out of the blue that may be a water sign that leads to success, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Life may move forward quickly when this offering comes in that you will not be able to refuse. If you're not with anyone right now, all 10 cups are full when you meet the water sign. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship can move forward and lead to great happiness. Getting over an old heartbreak leads to a spiritual connection with your new person or with the current relationship that you're in. But letting go of that old heartbreak will be beneficial. Armani, what's coming towards me in love? Okay, you got somebody here coming in out of the blue that might be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. They'll be relatively financially stable, and the relationship will move forward quickly. You can have a soulmate connection with this person, and they may even want to either go on a small vacation, a vacation overnight, take a trip over water, or take a trip to water. So I don't know if you live by a beach, or maybe coming up in this spring or summer, they want to take you to a beach, but there's something that happens around water. All right, I'm going back up to the top then. Super chats are done. Be wise. Will I close this conflict with Joe the Aquarius? She's my lady boss and she wants me out of the job and you don't want out. Oh, that's tough. All right. Will we resolve the conflict with Joe the Aquarius? Okay, you have a 33% chance that you're going to close this issue. However, it kind of goes up a little bit higher than that. It shows a creative project around you. I don't know if this person, well, Aquarians are creative people. I would say get creative, okay, when it comes to resolving this conflict with Joe, because I think that's what she's going to respond to. So think outside the box, which is typical for Aquarius. Think outside the box, and I think you can resolve the conflict a little bit easier. I don't want to see you lose your job. I don't think you're going to. I don't think you're going to. But that's a real bitch when you got to deal with something like that. And Ukriti, when will I see H next? It could be 6 days from now. There's a 6 around it. 6 days, 6 weeks. I think you're going to see him soon, though. Maybe not as soon as 6 days. Maybe it might take 6 weeks. Shani, is Corey in love with somebody else? No, I'm not seeing any other love around him. All right. All right, we've gone through all of the super chats. I will answer for the moderators. I think I only have Zara here. I'm going to get going because I have some things I have to take care of, hopefully before she wakes up. And I got to feed her again. And then I'm going to come back on today. I'll come on today at 3 o'clock New York time. 3 o'clock. Zara, let me answer a question for you. Sonia, I answered that. I think I said you were going to start before the end of February. All right, while I wait for Zara, I'm going to go back up and see if I can pull off some of these other people I haven't gotten to yet. The dog is snoring, or he's dreaming. You hear him? You are dramatic. Well, let me reach out in March. Yes, I do think he reaches out in March. CL, how is my boss Z viewing me at my job? We're both Cancer. Okay. Oh, this person thinks highly of you, although sometimes they feel like you don't always live up to your potential. They think that you're responsible, you're a hard worker, and that you're capable of more than you think, which doesn't really have to do with your job. It has to do more of overall your whole life. But as far as how they feel about you, they like you very much. And they think that you're a good worker that's very responsible and that they can depend on them, which is good. Costa 66, when will Jay tell me his feelings? So that's a timing question. It could be coming up soon within the next 2 weeks or before the end of February. Lady Hathor, will my ex-boyfriend break up with his wife? Yeah, and I think that he breaks up with the wife because he's got choices around him. And that he may be feeling like there's like the grass is greener elsewhere. Chame Araji, will I be in a relationship with Nate? Yes, and it could be a relationship that takes off very quickly. Alyssa, but did it affect our relationship? It did not. He still loves me and will reconcile soon. Okay. No, it hasn't affected your relationship, and I do think that you're going to reconcile, but he was annoyed by it. It shows annoyed, so just be careful. I wouldn't do anything like that again. Zara, a water sign came in like you said, but I'm still waiting for the Taurus. What do you think will happen? Okay. I don't think you're going to hold yourself back, which is good. I think that you may move forward with this water sign, which is what I would suggest. And then the Taurus is going to show up. I would, I'm not saying use the water sign. I think you may genuinely like them. I don't know that you're going to like them as much as you like the Taurus right now, but I would give them a chance. The happy home is here, which could mean that the relationship with the water sign moves to the next level. So I would entertain them, see where it goes, and then the Taurus is going to regret what happened. The Taurus is going to regret it regardless. But just give the water sign a chance. That would be my suggestion. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to run off to Tahiti and marry them willy-nilly. But just hanging out with them, talking to them, getting to know them will be a good thing. Okay. Let me know if I skipped any super chats. I know I have a couple here I have to do. Maybe I have to do the next one. Sweet thing. Being nosy, how is Kenneth and the Leo's relationship? All right, let's see. It's a rocky road. So here it's like love is in reverse, but then balance gets comes back. Then they're worried about money. And then they feel like they don't even belong together. Like, what the hell is going on here? It's a rocky road for them. They're not on solid ground. They're on a roller coaster. Zeneb, how does Saba feel about me currently? Okay. She feels like you're very stable. She feels like you're stable and you're intuitive and that almost like indestructible. That's what comes up. Indestructible. Like you can hold your own. You can take care of yourself. Zeneb, will Dara be a loyal friend in the future? And how does he feel about me currently? Okay. He can be a loyal friend, but right now he's, it looks like he's playing both sides of the sword. Be careful with him right now. I think that things are going to change in the future, but right now, I wouldn't trust him too much. Oh, Chame, I think I answered that a little while ago. Rewind it a little bit. I think I said that you were going to be in a relationship that was going to take off fast. I think that's what I said. Laki, does Eve regret not valuing me when he should have? Okay. Not only does he regret it, but he also's got a lot of anxiety around the situation. He blames himself, which he should, because it's his fault. Okay. I got through all the super chats, guys. If anyone wants to do a private reading, email me because I can do private readings. I have one I have to do this afternoon. So if anyone's interested, you can do, I'll honor the 4 for 20. That it says, I think it was for the weekend or something, but I'll still do them. I extended it to somebody else. So if you want to do the 4 questions for $20, I think it is, email me. All right, the last one here, Zeneb. How does Usman feel about me currently? Is he the one communicating with me through private accounts or is it someone else? I think it's him. I think it's him. I think he feels a spiritual connection to you, but he's not ready to either let himself know that it was him, or he doesn't want anyone else to know he's talking to you. He's hiding for a reason. There's a reason why he's hiding. All right. All right, I made it through the super chats. I'll be on, guys. I'll be back on by 3 o'clock. Maybe sooner if I get everything done and I get her fed and she falls back asleep. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. If you want a private reading, email me. I can do that this afternoon too. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks. Bye-bye.